So hi everyone, my name is Gretchen Baker. I'm a principal investigator and a research assistant professor here at Ohio State University. My background is also in mechanical and biomedical engineering, and I've also spent some time as a Whitaker International Fellow in Sweden. I've been involved in CChIPS since 2014. I was very lucky to get involved as an undergraduate. So I actually spent a summer as a research intern, essentially, at CHOP, which was a great learning experience for me. And then I continued my involvement and CChIPS throughout my graduate studies here at Ohio State. And then I have moved into being a principal investigator after that. This has been a really valuable piece of my career, and I've definitely learned a lot through all these collaborations with CChIPS. So some of my main research areas of interest are listed here. So I've mainly focused on looking at posture and seatbelt fit of occupants in the vehicle, with a big emphasis on looking at children in booster seats. We know there's a lot of variables that come into play, especially for children in this booster age group. There's a wide range of child ages and behaviors and anthropometries. And if we think about that in combination with the large variety of booster designs on the market and also vehicle environments, there are a lot of potential incompatibilities and interactions between boosters, vehicles, and children. So to start to understand this, I have led a number of volunteer-based studies where we have real kids come into our lab and sit on different booster and vehicle configurations where we're able to make really detailed measurements of how they're sitting and how they're interacting with the vehicle restraint systems. So not only can we measure specifically how the belt fits, we can measure how those kids interact with boosters and maybe wiggle or squirm around in this more kind of naturalistic perspective. We also make important comparisons here back to pediatric ATDs. Like we heard earlier, we know that children aren't small adults, but we also know and like to say that children don't sit like crash test dummies or like ATDs as well. So it's important for us to make these comparisons in this laboratory static scenario, and then take that to the next phase of where we can assess how these differences in belt fit and posture might influence outcomes in an evasive vehicle maneuver or crash. So the other main area of my research interest is looking at booster design and how this influences not only static belt fit and child posture and comfort, but also dynamic outcomes during sled tests. So some of our future areas that we're looking at, we're continuing to look into all these relationships between booster design, child comfort, belt fit, and posture, but we're also kind of expanding this population that we're looking into. We're currently looking at a group of adolescent females, so children that have maybe transitioned from using a booster, so maybe they're big enough to sit in either the rear seat or the front seat without a booster restraint, but they're still maybe smaller or have different behaviors than we would expect of adults. So we're really focusing in on the adolescent belt fit group with a special emphasis on looking into how female anatomy affects belt fit and comfort as well. And then finally, we're going to continue to look at the effect of advanced safety technologies in the vehicle and how these start to influence belt fit, comfort, and posture as well. So things such as pretensioners, pre-pretensioners, and any other types of advanced safety technologies. That's all I have. Thank you.